As a musician, who are you?
Well, I am a lifer, number one. I started as a baby. I come from a musical family. Started as a baby as a musician. I learned, my mother was a vocal teacher and sang in a band. My earliest memories are watching bands play and going on the road, things like that. Singing in church, I'm a soul singer. I mean, I come from Philadelphia, and or outside of Philadelphia, really. And I came up in a neighborhood where that was the music of my childhood, and so that's very natural to me to do that. So I call myself, I went to music school, so I'm a trained musician, but I'm a soul singer at the same time. Songwriter, I don't know, all those things.
Any one piece of gospel music, any particular hymn that stood out in the early going?
Oh, I don't know, man. There's so many. I was lucky enough. I mean, not to not answer your question, but I was lucky enough to work with the Blind Boys. They came on my show.
Blind Boys of
Alabama. And when I was about 12, I was crazy about them. I mean, because again, that harmony thing. And I would actually leave the church I was in and sit out in the car and listen to the gospel stations and hear that stuff, because I liked what was going on in there better than what was going on inside the church. And the Blind Boys were one of the ones that I was completely nuts about. So to work with them was one of those great moments,
Listen, you and John Oates, in the Rock Music Hall of Fame, widely considered the greatest rock duo in the history of music. And not just because you sold a lot of albums and had hit singles, but because you had real influence and were of importance. Those are facts, but do you think of yourself that way?
Well, I hate labels. I mean, yeah, I'm very happy and proud to be considered to be that kind of a person, or that kind of an act. I mean, John and I we're unique. I really believe that we are truly unique in a lot of ways. Number one, we're unique because even though we're perceived as a duo, we're really two very separate people, and we've always worked separately. Very seldom did we really collaborate. Now, when we did collaborate, boy, we had Man Eater and Out of Touch and a number of other songs that we literally wrote together. But the majority of our songs were written separately, and our lives were very separate. We appear together on stage, and other than that, we're two very separate people. But having said that, there's something about the duality of us that, I don't know, it's just a unique relationship that really works. We egg each other on. It never gets stale. It's constantly evolving, and yeah, it's always something new going on, and it's a good thing.